Oh lord. Wow, I'm so weird to look at. Hey everyone, my name is Max Aaron, and it's been a couple weeks. See, I'm really bad at committing to things, and I don't know what to do about that. But a lot of stuff happened over the last 2 weeks, and I wasn't in the mood for filming. I didn't have time to, and I just knew that I couldn't put out quality content because I wasn't feeling great. And also, I'm trying to find new editing software because, let's be honest, my video quality sucks. I have a Canon T3i, and the video quality on that is outstanding, but once I put it through my editing software, even on the highest resolution, it looks like the video was filmed with a plastic bag over the lens. So I was able to download the free version of Sony Vegas and I have absolutely no idea how that works. Because I've been using the editing software that I have for 2 years now, and I'm scared to change it because I don't understand how the other ones work. So if you guys know of any editing software that's like Wondershare, or if you can get iMovie for Windows, let me know. But anyway, this is a part 2 to my transition update, and I finally started testosterone. I started on October 10th, and I didn't even know that I was going to be starting that day. I have to start on, the gel stuff. This brand is Axeron because they can't give me a high enough dosage to the point where it would make enough changes, and if they give me too high of a dosage, I'm gonna look 25 in the next 3 months if I did the injection. So I have to wait to do the injection until I'm 16. So obviously, since it's only been 2 weeks, I have not seen any changes yet. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I had to do hormone blockers because, again, they can't give me a high enough dosage of this to stop my period and stuff. This video is gonna be all over the place because I'm not looking off my notes section, but it'll be a good time. So since the last couple of months, I said that I went to CHOP, but yeah, that stopped because things happened with my dad's job and we didn't have insurance for a couple months, and CHOP is really expensive, so we couldn't go there. So we switched to the Mazzoni Hospital in Philly, which is a blessing. CHOP's really good for pointing you in the right direction, but it takes a lot longer, but they explain things a lot more diligently. So I've been waiting to go on hormones for well over a year. So my first appointment with Mazzoni was on July 5th. I spoke with somebody who was a therapist and asked all the basic questions when did you start feeling this way, when did you come out, and all the other stuff that a normal therapist would ask you. And then I got brought into this other room and talked to this man about the medical stuff, which I was kind of surprised about because I thought we would be doing that at a separate appointment, because that's how things worked at CHOP, but Mazzoni does things a lot faster and quicker, so if you know what you want, then they're going to give it to you. So I talked to him, and he was basically saying that I was too young to start hormones, and that I would have to wait a little while, but they could start the hormone blockers. So we set up an appointment for that, and they took blood from me that day. So yeah, July 5th, I was pretty upset about not being able to start hormones over the summer because I was I'm gonna start in a new school, and everything's gonna be messed up now because I'm not gonna be going through puberty. I was crying on the way home from Philly because that day was just so bad because there was that and there were other things going on, and oh lord. So my appointment for the hormone blockers was really close to that one. That one was on July 18th. So we get there to the hospital and they bring us into this room and they're alright, so do you have the actual, it's a compound that you have to mix, and they asked us if we had it. We had no idea what they were talking about because there's a Walgreens right next door, and we thought that they were saying that we should pick it up from there once we get to the hospital. So we told them that, and they're okay, let me even see if they have it next door. So the lady comes back. We were sitting in the room for a good 20 minutes, and she's yeah, they do have it. One shot is going to be $600. So unlike what the majority of the internet thinks for some odd reason, I don't have $600 laying around the house. Since this was for only one shot, and the insurance wasn't even covering anything yet, we just left. And everything from there was pretty much just a downward spiral. Because we set up an appointment in July to meet with the guy that handles all the medical stuff in October, which was 2 weeks ago. What I mean when I say that everything was a downward spiral from there was because something got messed up in the system, and our appointments started getting canceled. And Sergio, I swear to God, nobody there was getting our emails or our phone calls, so we didn't have connections with them for 2 months. So we had no idea what was going to happen at this next appointment, or if there was anything that we had to do for the appointment. So once we get there, we explain everything that happened to the guy that handles all the medical stuff, because we went in there thinking that it was his fault for not answering the emails and stuff, but it wasn't. There was they just like weren't going through, and there was like so many other things, like something just happened with the system, because he had thought that we started the hormone blockers a couple months ago when the shot was $600, but we told him that we didn't get the shot because it was $600 and no insurance was covering it. He was surprised that it was $600 because he said that the highest that he has seen it for was around like $200. Once we explain all that to him, he goes next door because they're like partnered with Walgreens, and the brand of the hormone blockers that I got was Lupron, and this time it was going to be $15 instead of $600. So I get that shot once every 3 months in my butt because I have little noodle arms and it supposedly really hurts in your thighs. You can also take the hormone blockers through a nasal spray, which sounds like a real pain. So this I have to take every day. This is also a pain to use, because like you're supposed to, you're supposed to like put it in this thing, like go like that with it, and put it under your arm, and they're like, don't let any of it drip down your sides, that's not good. But it literally has the consistency of cooking oil, so it's nearly impossible for it to not run down your side. And this is alcohol based, so it smells like nail polish remover, which is also a good time. They say to take this in the morning, but I don't know if it genuinely matters. I take it in the morning just because it says to. And it's just annoying because it flakes and stuff, and it's just like so nasty. But I don't know if that's just because I'm not used to it yet, or if that's just how it's gonna be for the next 2 years. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of how I started testosterone, and yeah. So leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for new videos almost every Monday because I'm horrible at keeping up with things. Bye!